everyone, welcome back to Genomics Genesis. Today we are diving into Chapter 2, that is Biological Classification, a very crucial topic in biology. Imagine trying to organize a massive library with millions of books without any system. Chaos, right? That's where biological classification comes in. It is nothing but grouping the organisms based on the shared characteristics. So, without any further delay, let's get started. Today's main focus will be on classification, the role of classification, the tools for classifying organisms, the benefits of classification, and the drawbacks of classification. Before we start in details, let me share with you a quick fact. Did you know that horseshoe crabs and spiders are related? Horseshoe crabs are classified in a subphylum called Chelicerata, which includes spiders and scorpions. You can look at the picture and understand. Today, you will be able to define classification, outline the reasons why we classify living things, describe a dichotomous key, list the benefits and drawbacks of classification. So, let's get started. What is classification? It is nothing but the process of grouping organisms based on shared characteristics. For example, yeasts and mushrooms are classified as fungi because they are both immobile and lack chlorophyll. The role of classification. Classification of living things allows us to organize and categorize the species based on shared characteristics, provide a universal system for communication and information exchange, reveal evolutionary relationships and common ancestry, and help us with the scientific research, conservation efforts, and studies of biodiversity. The tree of relatedness. Inspect this tree of relatedness, which is also known as the evolutionary tree or the phylogenetic tree, and understand which pairings or organisms surprise you the most. You can comment down your answers below and let me know. Now, how do we classify living things? We classify the living things on the basis of a dichotomous key, which is nothing but a tool scientists use to classify organisms they find in the field. It consists of a consecutive set of questions to which the answers are either yes or no. The questions asked are based on a series of contrasting characteristics. The diagram here shows how the tool is used, or the how the dichotomous key is used by the scientists to classify the organisms. Like the vertebrates. Vertebrates, first, they are classified into two things, whether they lay eggs or whether they don't lay eggs. If they lay eggs, they are grouped in a separate group, and if they don't lay eggs, they are in a separate group. Now, the vertebrates that lay eggs are again a three questions come, whether it has feathers, whether it has scales, or whether it has fur. Again, a yes no question comes here, right? The vertebrates that lay eggs and has feathers are no example brush turkey. Now, the vertebrates that lay eggs and has scales are again classified into two groups: has a shell, has no shell. The vertebrates that have scales, has a shell, are again classified in a group, and so on. Please study this diagram carefully and understand it. Now, the benefits of classification. Here are some of the advantages of grouping organisms. It enhances our understanding of biodiversity. To understand biodiversity, you can watch my previous videos that I've uploaded in my channel. It enables people from around the world to communicate effectively about living things. It allows us to identify new species in remote habitats. It also allows us to name organisms that we are unsure about. It also assists us in ecological studies and species conservation. Again, for conservation, you can go back to my previous videos and learn about conservation. Now, there are some drawbacks of classification. Grouping organisms also has its disadvantages, sometimes challenging due to complex scenarios of evolving organisms, can be very subjective and inconsistent, can be physically similar organisms may not be related genetically, and some organisms may have characteristics that don't fit neatly into the existing categories. Now, let's guess a thing. Mystery creature. Can you guess this mystery creature given by the following characteristic? It has a body and a head similar to a mouse. It has a powerful leg and jumps, can be compared to a kangaroo. It has barely visible front legs similar to prairie dogs. Guess, guess, guess and comment down your answers below. So, let's reveal that mystery creature. That mystery creature is none other than a gerbil. A gerbil is neither a mouse, squirrel, rabbit, tiny kangaroo, cat, lemur, or prairie dog. Although it exhibits typical characteristics of each of them, a gerbil is a unique member of the family of dipodids or jumping rodents. A recap. What we have studied? We have studied about classification. Classification is the process of grouping organisms based on shared characteristics. Why we classify? We can better understand the diversity of life on Earth today when we group organisms. How to do it? We can identify several species with careful observation and with the help of tools like dichotomous key. Now, let's check your knowledge. Read the question carefully and answer the in the comment box below. What is a key benefit of classifying living organisms? Option 1. It identifies individual genetic mutation. Option 2. It predicts future evolutionary changes. Option 3. It reveals evolutionary relationships. Read the question very carefully and answer your question accordingly. The second question is, how can scientists classify organisms in the field? Option 1. Use a dichotomous key with a yes or a no question. Option 2. Observe whether the patterns in the environment. Option 3. Examine organisms under a microscope only. Again, observe the question very carefully along with the answer and answer the correct question in the comment box below. Now, I'm giving you a task to conduct a research on 6 living things of your choice, ideally from your backyard or local neighborhood. Create your dichotomous key to help an extraterrestrial identify organisms if they visit us from other galaxies. You can conduct this and let me know in the comment box below. Or you can mail me. I'll be pinning down my mail ID in the comment box below. Thank you everyone for listening. And before you leave, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel, that is Genomics Genesis, for such interesting and amazing content. And lastly, before leaving, I want to say you all that if you face any kind of doubt, you are always free to comment down.